Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys read by the title, today I'm about to be doing my unpopular opinions. And the main inspiration for this video is I was talking to my friend the other day and I was basically telling them my unpopular opinions, and it was like, Mia, are you serious? Like, no, the majority agrees this way and the majority agrees that way. So I'm gonna see if I can find anybody that's on my side. So I did write down 10 things that were the most controversial between me and my friend. So in the comments, put down if you agree or disagree with me. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so the first unpopular opinion, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people get on my neck about this, but I don't even know if I want to say it. But my first unpopular opinion is Texas Roadhouse rolls are nasty. They're not even like, I won't say they're not eatable, because if it's like I'm hungry, like I have to be like, so like I ain't ate in like 3-4 days, which has never happened before. But you will not catch me eating Texas Roadhouse rolls. Now let me just say, I don't eat anybody's rolls. So if we go down to a sit down restaurant and they bring out breadsticks, or if they bring out bread, or like some people bring out biscuits, like you won't catch me eating it. Like, I'm not that bready type of person. Like, I don't even eat donuts. Like, I don't know. But Texas Roadhouse took it a step further and put out that cinnamon butter. Oh my God, I do not like cinnamon. Like, well, let me take that back. Like, I'll eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but cinnamon and bread does not go together. Like, I don't think your bread should be sweet. Like, I don't even eat Hawaiian rolls. Like, I don't know, I just don't like it. I feel like it's nasty. And every time I go to Texas Roadhouse and they bring out the rolls and I'm just sitting there like this, my friends like, you're not gonna eat it? You're not gonna eat it? I'm like, no, like I don't like it. They're like, oh my God, you don't like Texas Roadhouse rolls? Like, no, it is so nasty to me. Okay, so my second unpopular opinion, I feel like this second point is more unpopular to the adults, like parents, instead of like kids. I feel like everyone, well, most people should take a gap year. Now, I feel like if you don't know what you want to do after college, or if you're iffy about 2 fields, or if you don't know what college you're going to, or if you feel like you're just going to college for your friends, I personally feel like you should take a gap year. Now, I took a gap year as soon as I graduated because my senior year, like when COVID hit, like I was never a school person to begin with, but when COVID hit, my retention and my motivation for school plummeted so bad. Like when I came back my junior year, like my grades were decent because 9 times out of 10 the teachers were being very, very lenient because they knew people were getting sick, people were going through stuff, so they would let you turn your assignments in 2 weeks after it was due. So I was one of the people that would do it the 2 weeks after it was due. And then my senior year, I just didn't have the drive to be in school anymore. Plus the school I went to, it wasn't really for me, if that makes any sense. So I decided that I just wanted to take a gap year just to figure out what I wanted to do, what school I wanted to go to, because a lot of my friends either wasn't going to school or they were going to the school that I really, really didn't want to go to. So I was like, I'm not even finna force myself into that school life if I don't want to do it. So during my gap year, I just worked and saved, and I found out what I wanted to do, or what I wanted to strive for, or what I would be good at. And this year, I decided that I wanted to go to TSU. I wanted to major in animal science, become a veterinarian. And I feel like me taking that whole year off really helped me mentally get back into that school mindset. It's like, okay, Mia, you cannot be doing this 9 to 5. It's not going to get you where you want to be in life. Like, it's not going to get you that apartment. It's not going to get you that car. It's not going to get you that luxury lifestyle. So that's when I had to put 2 and 2 together. Like, okay, college is the way for you and not the 9 to 5 life. So I feel like me taking that gap year made me come to that realization. Okay, so my third unpopular opinion is I feel like everybody, I don't care how much money your parents make or how well off you are, I feel like everybody should work at least one job before their high school career is over. The reason why I say this is because I feel like it gives you a better overall view of the workforce. And I feel like if you just blindly get a job and you're just thinking, okay, I'm gonna work this many hours and I'm gonna get this amount of money, you know what I'm saying, by either the next week or the next 2 weeks, I feel like that's not a good mindset to have, because I don't know, I just feel like working at a young age gives you a better overview of what you're finna be doing for the rest of your life. Now, I'm not saying when you get your job to work a lot of hours, because you're still in high school, you still need to get your education, but I feel like you should at least work 2 days out of the week. So normally when I was in high school, I would work the weekends, and then I'll just go to school during the week, hang out with my friends after work, stuff like that. But I feel like me working gave me a lot of lessons that I needed to learn, because when you're in school, they normally just teach you by the book stuff like math, you know what I'm saying, history, like back in the day history, you know, science. They don't teach you the real world things, and then it gives you that person-to-person interaction, because I feel like when you're younger, you really don't get that person-to-person interaction, especially with strangers, because normally you're either in school with people you're going to see every day, or you're with your family. You don't normally get that, oh, I'm about to talk to this stranger, or if this stranger comes at me the wrong way, how I'm supposed to deal with that. So if you get straight into the workforce, if you get in the workforce like after college, then you're going to be kind of blindsided from that person-to-person interaction. So I personally feel like everybody should work at least one job. Okay, so this next unpopular opinion might get a lot of people mad, but it's my unpopular opinion. So I personally feel like Whataburger is overrated. Mind you, I did get it in Tennessee, and I did get it when I was about to close. So that could have been a little, you feel what I'm saying, a little reason why it was so nasty. But my friend from Texas told me, like, Whataburger is so good. It's probably the best fast food, blah, 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 this and that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and try it. So we found out that there was a Whataburger in Tennessee. After we had got done from this haunted house, we said, you know what, it's late and Whataburger's still open, let's go take the drive and go get it. So we went there. Now we took two cars, and my friend from Texas was in the other car. So I didn't know what to get, because he was like bragging how good it was. So I was like, you know what, every fast food place has their number one. I feel like the number one is like your main, like what you're known for, if that makes sense. So the Whataburger number one, I think it was like a bacon burger or something like that. So I got a bacon burger, fries, and a drink. When I tell you, I ate that burger and it was so like I couldn't even finish it. And I don't know, it was just so nasty. And I feel like it tastes like Sonic, but worse. Like it tastes like a Sonic burger, but worse. I was so mad because I spent $10 on that. Mind you, I'm a college student, so I don't have money like that. So me spending $10 on something I wasn't gonna eat made me mad. Then he got on my neck talking about how this is what he said. He said, why did you get number one? You're supposed to get the secret menu item. How am I supposed to know to get something that's not even on the menu? Like, what are you talking about? So I guess I'm gonna have to go back and try these secret menu items that he was talking about. But from what I got and what everybody was bragging about, your burger should not be that bad. So I don't care what nobody says, Whataburger is nasty. I would never try their burger again, like never. Now, my next unpopular opinion is Amazon is not a bad job. Now, I see like a lot on TikTok and Instagram that warehouse jobs be slaving their employees. Like, it's good money, but it's not worth it, blah, blah, blah. But me personally, I had a great experience with Amazon. Now, keep in mind, I did work in an Amazon that only sells shoes. So I didn't work in an Amazon that sells like refrigerators, tables, dressers, or like any of the heavy stuff. Also, my shift was also like a flex shift, so I got to pick and choose what days I came in. I just had to work the 30 hours a week, so I wasn't restricted to the same 4 days in the same 10-hour shifts each day. So keep that in mind. But me personally, I feel like it was so easy. The only thing bad about it was I drove an OP. Now OP is a order picker. An order picker is like, I won't put a picture right here if I can find it, but it's like a machine that you drive around a warehouse in, and it goes up and down like 40 feet up in the air, and you go pick the shoes. Now you're doing that for 10 hours. You can't listen to music and have your headphones in. They barely play music in the building, so you're only hearing horns, and you might hear people talking every now and again. But the aisles that you're going in are like this big, so it's only space for one OP to go into. So it's not like side by side you can talk to people. No, it's like you and the aisles. So it's like you're literally isolated the whole time, so it gets really boring. But I feel like for $16 or $17 an hour, and you get paid every week, it was a great job. Now I don't recommend, at least the one I worked at, I don't recommend like adults that are living by themselves, like an apartment, have a car, no have kids, to work there, because obviously you're probably not gonna have enough every week. But for somebody coming straight out of college, either straight out of college, in college, or straight out of high school, I feel like this is a great job for you to just stack your money real fast, real quick, and find out what your bigger goal or bigger career is. But yeah, I feel like Amazon is a great warehouse job. Now, I ain't never worked at FedEx, Kohl's warehouse, or Walmart warehouse, so I can't speak on that. But me personally, if I was to go back to a warehouse job, it would be Amazon. Now, my next unpopular opinion is natural hair is not easy, and it's not for the weak. Let me say it again, because I don't think you heard me. Natural hair is not easy, and it's not for the weak. Now, I did a big chop 4 years ago. Now, before this 4 years ago, I used to wear my hair straight all the time. If it wasn't straight, it was in braids. Now, for the longest time, I was uneducated, and I didn't know that majority of black girls have curly hair. Now, there are a few that are born naturally straight hair, but I didn't know I wasn't one of those few that wasn't born with the straight hair. So I thought I had the straight hair. Now, when I stopped straightening my hair so much, I seen that my roots were super thick and super coily, and my ends were straight. So I was like, okay, let me go on YouTube, see what this is. Coming to find out, I had heat damage. So I would see a lot of curly girls like do their curls and wear their hair out curly, or do these styles that I could never do. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna transition. I'm gonna stop using heat on my hair, and eventually I'm gonna just cut off the damage and grow my hair out, thinking it's gonna be easier than straighten my hair every 2 weeks. Boy, was I wrong. Now, keep in mind, I love my natural hair. I love it. It is cute. I could do a lot with it. But it takes forever. Like, if I want to wash my hair, wash, condition, deep condition, because when you're doing your whole routine, you want your hair to be as healthy as possible. So you do the most for your hair. So I used to pre-poo. When my hair was shorter, I used to pre-poo. I used to wash. I used to condition. Then I used to deep condition. Then I used to do a twist out. That whole process took me like a whole day. Let's be honest. It took a whole day. It took like 5-6 hours. But in between, I'm doing other stuff. Now that my hair is long, almost bra strap length, I cut out the pre-poo. Like, I'm a lazy natural now. I cut out the pre-poo. I shampoo my hair not as often as I used to. I shampoo my hair when I feel like it's just dirty. So it might be 3.5, 2 weeks. I either condition or I deep condition. I don't do both. Like, who's finna do both? Like, it takes too long. So one thing that I want to say before anybody decides to go natural is you have your hands cut out for you. Another beauty unpopular opinion that I stand strong on, that I don't care what nobody says: makeup is not easy. Makeup is not easy. Like, I see all of these beauty influencers doing their makeup, doing this step, that step, this step. I see kids doing makeup flawlessly. And then there's me. I can't even get my eyebrows done. I can't even get my eyebrows down. You expect me to do foundation, concealer, blush, highlighter, lip liner, eyeliner, what is it? What is this? What goes right here? Eyeshadow. Like, too much. At this point, I'm just gonna pay somebody to do it. Like, I'm not finna be, no, like, I want to be them girls that when I go out, like, my friends like, oh, get cute. We finna go get some food and go out tonight. I want to be them girls that has to wait 2-3 hours to get ready and do my makeup and look cute. No, I'm not gonna be one of them. I'm finna be the girl who put the lashes on, put some lip gloss and call it a day. Like, I'm going to look the exact same just with some lashes. Like, I want to look like I actually tried, but I can't do it. Like, I've tried to do my eyebrows. It doesn't turn out right. I've tried to do like the foundation, concealer. It doesn't turn out right. Like, my friend Shamari, she bought me like dang near a starter kit. I can't do it. And I feel like I don't have the patience for it either. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I don't care what nobody says. Like, makeup is not easy. Now, this next one, I stand 10 toes on. Ride wave does not equal you're depressed. Hold on, let me say it one more time. Ride wave does not equal you're depressed. If you don't get what he's saying, just say that. Just say that. Like, if you don't relate to what this man is saying, just say that. But you're saying just because I'm listening to Ride Wave 24/7 that I'm depressed? Please get out my face with that. Cause that's gonna boil me up. That's gonna piss me off. Like, what are you talking about? Ride Wave means you're depressed. I could be the happiest person, but I'm still blasting Ride Wave 24/7. He has to play at least 2 hours every day. At least 2 hours every day. If I got my AirPods in, walked around campus, 9 times out of 10 I'm listening to Ride Wave. You ask me what I want to listen to in the car, you give me the aux, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna play Ride Wave. Ride Wave does not equal you're depressed. He talks about relatable stuff, like stuff I've been through, like stuff that just hits your soul. Like, you gotta listen to it over and over and over and over again. And the fact that he came from this and now he's up here, inspiring. Like, I'm gonna be next. Like, I'm the next. I'm up next. I don't care what nobody says. I'm up next. My next unpopular opinion is, I feel like everybody should move away when they go to college. Now, I'm not saying out of state, but I feel like you should move away to a college that's not right around the corner. Like, your college should at least be 2-3 hours away. It could be in the same state, but you need to move away. One, I feel like you need to get the full experience of being an adult. Like, I don't feel like when times get hard, you could just go right back home and be up under your parents and this and that. No, you need to get the full experience, because when you adult and God forbid your parents do pass away, you're gonna have to figure it out on your own sooner or later. Now, I'm not saying be like me and move from Indiana to Tennessee, but I really feel like you moving away from college gives you that adult experience. It gives you, like, money doesn't grow on trees. Like, your parents cannot pay for everything. It gives you, okay, that I don't want to live in this dorm. I don't want to live in this type of lifestyle. Because, you know, the dorm experience, it's not, it's probably not going to be your big room that your parents gave you. Or it's probably not going to be, you feel what I'm saying, as luxury as you living in your parents' house. So you're like, okay, I don't want to live like this. I gotta actually study what I need to study so I can get to that career field, so I can live this luxury life that I want to live. And then it gives you a way to network too, because I feel like you going to college close to your house, a lot of the people that you went to school with are going to that same college. So I feel like if you move either out of state or far away from your house in your state, it gives you that chance to network with different people in different areas, and it gives you that another experience to interact with strangers and see how their lifestyle can intermingle with your lifestyle, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I feel like when you do move away from college, when you do go to college, you need to move away from home. Now, this is my last unpopular opinion. And this one is another one I stand 10 toes on. Like, and this is another one that's very controversial in my friend group. Like, every person I tell this to, mostly boys, most of my guy friends that I tell this to, they're like, no, I do not agree with that. That's not always the case, blah, blah, blah. But from my experience, this is something nobody can change my mind about. And it's, a relationship is only going to work if the guy likes the girl more. Now, I have a great example. On this, but let me give you my reason on it, right? Now, like I said before, I can only tell you from my experience. Like, I can't give you something from like the general aspect. I just gotta tell you about my experience. I'm the type of person, if I like you or if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm going to give you 150% of my time, of my effort, of my love. So I'm going to, if I see something at the store like that reminds me of you, I'm gonna buy it for you. If I hear that you ain't ate today, I'm gonna buy you some food. If I hear that, if you text me like I miss you, I'm gonna pull up at your house type shit. Like, I'm going to make sure that you're straight always. Even though that I'm not straight, I'm gonna make sure that you're straight. Now, most of the situationships that because I don't think I've ever been in a real relationship. All the situationships that I've been in, I've loved the guy more than he's loved me. Like, well, let me not say love, because I probably don't even know what love is. But I've liked the guy more than he's liked me. Now, when I come to the realization, like, Mia, they're not giving you the same energy that you're giving them, I cut them off. I find my self-love again, and I move on. Now, weeks, months later, that same guy that was doing me wrong, the same guy that wasn't giving me the energy that I needed, is going to spin the block. Because they're going to realize, oh, this female was actually down for me. She was actually going to do whatever she needs to do to make sure that I'm straight. And these other girls ain't doing that.
You will never, ever, ever get another chance again. So give it up. Hang it up. Please stop contacting me, bitch. I meant it when I said it. That's it. It's a wrap, like a motherfucking Christmas present, bitch. It's time for somebody else to get a shot at love with me.
Like, be so for real. Now, my example on this is The Notebook. If you ain't seen The Notebook, I don't know if it's, I seen it on Netflix. My friend Shamari, she was like, oh, you need to watch The Notebook. The Notebook is good. When she was doing my hair, we was watching The Notebook. Great movie. Perfect example on this unpopular opinion. Now, tell me that is not a perfect example of why guys, like, why relationships won't work unless a guy loves a girl more. Like, if a guy loves a girl, he would do anything, bend over backwards for that girl. And I personally don't think it takes a lot to make a girl fall in love. But once you make a girl fall in love, she is down for you for everything. So I feel like once that guy takes that initiative to say, okay, you're mine, I'm gonna do everything for you, I just need you to reciprocate that energy, y'all forever. It's forever and always. That's my personal opinion. You can't change me on that. Sorry. Okay, so that was my last unpopular opinion. Now, like I said before, don't beat me up in the comments, but that's just my personal opinion. Some of those, I don't care what you say, I'm still stand 10 toes down. But some of them, it's like, okay, maybe I'm tripping a little bit. But let me know your opinion down in the comments. But that is all that I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I also want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.